Jason.
Hey, welcome to the Outside Man. How we going, lads?
Oh, pretty good.
Fantastic.
Good weekend.
Yeah, good weekend. My team got in.
My team got in.
My team got in.
Hey!
Not the 8 though.
Not the 8.
Oh, yeah.
We got a win, but that's all that counts.
We
That's
won
all
again.
that matters. Yeah.
Well,
another great weekend of footy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, welcome to the Outside Man, the Layman's Guide to Footy.
Yeah.
And thank our sponsor, SAE. Just get your solar.
Get your solar.
Solar.
Batteries.
Get it.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Get it.
Yeah. And a day like today, no.
It doesn't really work too well.
Yeah, it doesn't really work in the rain.
But the batteries do.
The batteries.
So you could store your own power and then use it later.
Exactly.
Or if a thunderbolt hits your power line and knocks it out, you've still got power. Your lights stay on.
What about if it hits the solar?
You're probably in trouble.
Yeah.
Check your insurance.
Yeah. Make sure you put them on your...
Matt sounds pretty knowledgeable, so give him a call at SAE. Ask for Matt on 1300
18, 20, 50.
2050. You heard it here.
First.
Apparently. So great weekend of footy. The women.
Yep.
Round something or other.
Round 7.
7, that's what we're going to go with.
So we get straight into it.
I don't know, was there something else to talk about?
Well, just that. This is the last regular season Outside Man episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going into the season, into the finals now.
Finals. Yep. Oh, just for the haters, Cronulla are in the 8.
Cronulla's in the 8.
Cronulla's in the 8.
Roosters are in the 8.
What?
Who would have thought that like 2-3 weeks ago?
Who would have thought that 4 days ago?
This year is so weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's good. So finals is coming up. So so let's rip through this NRLW. So last round 7.
Yeah.
Saturday night Raiders versus Knights. Knights come away with the Chockies there, 20-12.
Very good.
Second Saturday game, Broncos versus Sharks.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of this one.
Yuck.
Pretty close, but yeah, Broncos just got a late try, and it was just
poor old Sharkies.
Yeah.
Third Saturday game, or second Saturday game, Dragons versus Cowboys in Townsville. Cowboys home game 48-16 to the Dragons.
That looks good.
Sunday, Titans, West Tigers at Seabus. Titans win 16-4. That was a good game.
Have they won a game yet, the Tigers?
They have. They were at the top of the ladder.
They were on the first 3.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the Eels.
Yeah, so, the last game, Roosters, Eels. Roosters dominated Eels.
Yeah, I turned off after half-time because I was just like, we got this.
We got. That's very confident.
Yeah, I know.
Very
yeah,
46-12.
We're up like 30 0 half-time. Yep, we got it.
So well done to all those teams. And the ladder as it sits. So we've only got 2 rounds to go.
Yep.
It's tightening up a bit. There's still room for a few of the lower teams to get into that top 4.
Yep.
So working down, we've got Roosters in first and 12, followed by the Knights on 12 points in second. Titans in third. Broncos have snuck into the top 4 with 8 points. And then we've got Raiders, Dragons, Sharkies, West Tigers, Cowboys, and then the poor old Eels on the bottom.
Yep.
So...
Mate, the season's over.
Well, yeah.
Parramatta.
Yeah, but...
I think Sharks, West Tigers and Cowboys, I think they're pretty much...
I think we're done.
And Eels pretty much not going to be able to make it in.
Take a miracle. A Roosters miracle.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so this round 8 for the NRLW, Thursday night, Sharks versus Dragons. Sharkies for the win.
Yeah, Sharkies. Go the Sharkies.
I think that home field advantage.
Oh, this would be hard.
Points best. So they must be playing
Thursday. Well, that's
Thursday night. So
yeah, Sharks
are on Saturday.
Yeah.
So anyway,
the Sharks.
I forget my train of thought there. Saturday game, West Tigers versus Broncos. I'm thinking the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos will smash them.
But yeah, West Tigers are.
So that's in Newcastle.
Yeah, West Tigers home game. So Broncos.
Yeah,
I think Broncos.
a neutral venue.
Coming good.
Broncos.
Game of the round: Knights versus Roosters.
Ooh, this will be a hard game.
first.
This will be a close game, I think.
I think the Roosters are.
The home ground, no? Doesn't mean anything?
Nah.
I'm going to go the Knights on no education.
Yeah.
Just picking them because they're at home.
I'm going the Roosters because they've been so dominant all year.
Yeah, they are on the same amount of points though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Battle for the minor
For
premiership.
the minor premiership, maybe they should rest everyone.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Sunday game: Cowboys versus Raiders. Where are they playing? Seabus. So that's a great venue. Double header again. So with Cowboys, I'm going probably
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. I'm thinking.
Yeah, Raiders.
Raiders over the Cows, and then last game of the round: Titans versus Eels, also at Seabus.
Yeah, Eels
Titans
easy,
for the
eh?
win. Titans for the win.
Sorry, jokes.
Eels are finding their feet, even though Eels don't have feet.
Maybe that's the problem.
They don't have feet.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard. I've never not had feet.
Oh, okay.
Well, that is factually accurate. You have been without a knee for a while.
I have. Yeah.
That's not
And that would be hard to play footy with.
All right. Well, what we'll do is let's go through.
We having a break?
Yeah. Let's pause right there. I'll cut all that out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so did you guys watch the footy this weekend?
Yes.
How could you not?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Well, I didn't see every game, but I did see a few, and the ones that I did see were really good.
Yep.
The first game on the Thursday night was the Broncos versus the Storm at home at Suncorp.
Falcons v the Magpies.
Falcons v the Magpies.
Yep.
Both teams rested a ton of players.
But I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was a really good game.
It was a really good game of footy. The Melbourne Storm guys they've got coming up and coming.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So good.
Even Tristan, he had a moment, but he also had a good game.
He had a great game. So looking good for both sides there with their up and comers. But Storm come away with a win.
Yeah, Broncos were actually leading early in this game, and then Storm just came over the top and
ran away with it.
Yep.
So that's 14 games in a row that Storm have beat Broncos.
Yeah, I don't think they've won since like 2009. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, they're saying like Carmichael Hunt was the fullback.
Wow,
So
that's a long time.
So they've just inadvertently booked another game with the Storm next weekend by losing.
Yeah.
Can you lose 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
Well, why did they? What do you think the thinking was?
I think it was just give players a week to freshen up.
Apparently, there's a superstition that if you win the minor premiership, like the first time after a period of time, like a new...
If you lose the grand final or something.
Yeah, so I don't know if that superstition has weighed in on Kevy's mind. I think he's more focused on the grand final.
If they won that game and they became minor premiers, they played the Warriors, which I think is an easier game for the Broncos.
Yes, agree. Anyway, we will see Friday night this week. Anyway, the first Friday night game was an absolute snore fest.
Yeah.
Manly versus West Tigers. Tigers didn't even try. I watched this game as well, and I probably should have been doing something else. It was very snoozy.
Yeah, I didn't watch
Manly were really good. Manly were really good. Not to detract from Manly, but West Tigers, they didn't even try to tackle some of them.
No,
There was one kick return, and it was like 7 missed tackles from West Tigers. And it's like, come on, dudes.
So some of those
trying to do a job.
Some of those tries, I mean, all you had to do was stand in front of the bloke.
Yeah.
It was,
Very soft, very soft.
I know they don't, but they probably had money on the Seagulls.
Well, funny you should say that. It's news today that the was it Vlandis or the NRL has decided to bring in some what do they call it? It was like anti-tampering laws. They've presented them to the RLPA.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have thought that would have already been in.
I thought there was. They're not allowed to bet. They're not allowed to use their phone.
No, I mean like deliberately throwing games.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Well, surely you
interesting.
can't. Well, who's been... The That
How
just
do you
goes
know?
to say they've noticed someone
Yeah.
throwing games.
Well, if it was,
I would be very
must
happy.
be.
I'd be very happy if the Broncos threw their game this week. By the way, just quietly.
I don't think that's going to happen. Well, you never know.
I don't think they need to.
The second Friday game,
Probably the most important game of the weekend.
Rabbitohs versus Roosters at a core stadium. Roosters came away with a very convincing win.
Yep.
I watched this game as well. Rabbitohs again. There was glimpses of brilliance there, but for
Yeah.
the best part,
When Murray went through, I was like, oh,
Yeah. I was thinking.
they've got this because it was such an easy try.
Yeah.
And then, no,
yeah,
Roosters
Roosters
credit.
turned around and came back and got on with the job.
Yep. And the fact that we're missing Manu and Tupou, that just
And Jared.
and Jared, and we still came away with the win. That's setting us up for a convincing win next week. But we'll talk about that later.
It wasn't the fiery clash we wanted.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't Sydney and
That-
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But without Hargraves and Latrell and
The trail. Oh yeah.
He was suspended, so
he's on the
he'll be
six.
back round one next year.
Yeah.
First Saturday game, the Dolphins and the Warriors. Warriors also rested a ton of guys.
Yeah.
Dolphins played really well. I watched a bit of this game.
Yeah, so did
Couldn't
I.
catch all of it. I saw probably about 25, 30 minutes of it. Dolphins looked good.
Yep.
Dolphins looked good. Warriors looked really disjointed, but
Hmm.
I chalk that down to not having their regular players.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But, they obviously did that for a reason too, because they want the final.
Well, there was nothing. There was no reason for them to win.
Yeah.
There was nothing could be
They
changed.
couldn't move up.
Yeah, couldn't move down.
So, comes back to should teams rest players? I think it's up to their prerogative.
Do you think
Well- Sorry.
Do you think it destroys momentum though coming into the finals? Like if you're not playing.
I don't think that week. I think you're more at risk of injuring someone.
Yeah.
Like if they injure Sean Johnson because they played in the last game when they didn't need him.
Yeah.
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 Like, I don't think they owe it to the fans.
Oh yeah,
So-
but I'm more meaning about momentum.
Yeah.
Like more like you're playing well. You want to keep that up.
Yeah.
And
Well, definitely. Like historically, you can see a lot of the teams that win the first round and then have the bye
yeah.
often sort of stall their progress to the grand final.
But
It's
the
happened many
team,
times before.
the top two teams that win generally get to the grand final.
Yeah.
So and they get a bye. So I think
Yeah.
Well, then should they throw a bye between the regular season and the?
the reason I think they should is because of the concussion law now.
Oh yeah, the.
I think they
mandatory
should at
stand
least
down.
have 11 days so that if someone gets concussion, they can do their protocol and play.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Jed about it the other day, and we were thinking that, or Jed was thinking more that along the lines of, it's a battle for the fittest.
Yeah.
So you want to keep going, and
That's one side, but if a guy gets concussed, that's not like a injury that someone's taken his head off. So it's not really your...
Yeah, so I would argue, yes, for a weekend off in between the prelim and the grand final, but not the last round and the first week of the finals. No way. Won't work in my book.
No? What's your book called?
The book of Jed.
Have you read that book yet?
Oh, I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
I'll have to go find a copy.
Well, the first game on the Saturday,
Yeah.
that was a nice little segue.
Yeah.
Just cut that off, get in there. Panthers versus Cowboys. Panthers didn't rest anyone
No.
out of injury.
And the Cowboys needed to win this game.
Cowboys had to win to stay in.
Yeah.
Panthers just dominated.
So if they won, they would be in the 8.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
they
they
had
came
to
up
win.
with that performance. Like, I was still expecting the Panthers to win, but not by that margin.
Yeah, it's a bit of a blowout.
Yeah.
But that's all right. The Chooks, the Cowboys.
Panthers flexed, and I think they're showing us why they're the favourites.
Yeah.
I think they did, yeah.
Did they literally flex?
Finally, they
Yeah,
were
they're all flexed.
finally.
So they did
machine.
they did the presentation of Minor Premiership at the end,
Yeah.
and Volandis came out and apparently said, it went through blah, 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 and said, Dylan Edwards did 193 try assists. And then they panned to Edwards, and
He's
Edwards
like,
went,
I think he said 193 assists.
Assists, yeah.
So and yeah, the camera was on Dylan Edwards. He's like, what?
Yeah. Anyway.
So
absolute cracker. Go and watch it.
But yeah,
Google
well
it.
done to
It's
the
funny,
Panthers.
Yes.
They have been very dominant the last few years, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down at all.
No.
So they whatever it is they've got it, and hopefully they can share it to the Titans, because we need some of whatever that is that they're.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saturday other game, Dragons versus Knights. Dragons sort of not real good.
Yeah.
Knights were really good even without a few of their main
Caleb
guys.
Ponga wasn't playing, and yeah.
Lockie Mills stepped up though. He played well.
Yep.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So the team did good. Dom Young, couple of good tries.
Yeah.
Did you guys see those 2 tries that he scored?
He's now the highest try scorer for Newcastle Knights in the regular season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In all of history.
All of history.
All of history.
All of the Knights' history forever.
Yeah.
Sunday, first game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, ups and downs. Titans versus Bulldogs. Titans came away with a win, not before letting in a lazy try literally in the last second.
Hat-tricks to Foran and Adokar.
Kieran Foran's first hat-trick ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Adokar, just, good to see.
Good to see him.
You know why Adokar performed so well? This is just speculation, by the way. I don't know the guy, so if you ever watch this, sorry about that. Kangaroo selections come up. So, just like what he did for Origin. Remember the game right before Origin, he had an absolute blinder.
He seems to always get in that Australian side, regardless of how he's playing. I feel like...
Is he still the fastest man on earth?
He's close, eh?
Yeah.
He's close.
Well, the Titans have got some fast players.
Yeah.
And he stepped... Was that Campbell or AJ at the back?
No, it was... I think it was Kinney.
Well, that... He
Younger.
stepped him up all ends, eh?
Yeah, so...
Couldn't come near.
I was a bit worried there. We got out in front and they came back and then... Scored that last try. A little too late for the
Did
Bulldogs,
anyone
but
see?
Entertaining though.
Did anyone see though that with the Bulldogs that they that Mad Monday got cancelled and they had to go to a homeless shelter and serve food?
Good. That's good.
Because Serrato came out and said that they need to learn what it means to actually have a job.
Be humble.
Yeah, be humble.
Well, you know what? It's actually really good because you can get into, obviously we're speaking from the outside looking in, but if you're like, I've known footy players that have almost made it to the NRL and just talking with them how dedicated they are to rugby league their whole life, they really don't have a concept of outside. The top tier guys, like there's lots of just regular guys playing footy that have, can get into that, but the real dedicated ones, like, and when you get into that top 30, that's your job. A lot of clubs do actually like workplace training and stuff like that, and they encourage the guys to do degrees and stuff like that. And a lot of the guys have actually come out more educated than when they went in.
Yeah.
So, but it would be a tough...
It's an interesting trade-up from a team's perspective because they work so hard all year. It is important to have that time to blow off some steam.
100%.
So taking that away and making them it might work.
Tough call.
It
Tough call,
might
though.
also backfire because... but you can see what Serrano's trying to do, what he's trying to build.
I think, that doing that, those probably can put people offside a bit. So, like you said, work, put the effort in the training.
Especially because Serrano's such an intense dude.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to bring some joy to actually want to be there.
Yeah, maybe they should have celebrated and then
went
just
to
cut.
the shelter.
Yeah, just cut the time short. Instead of 9 weeks, come back after 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do some light training and
do it over Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, that's up to them. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Last game of the round.
Sharks versus Raiders.
Up Cronulla.
It was quite close to start off in this
It's quite good, and then the faders faded.
Well, they dropped down to 12 men. So Sebastian Chris did spear tackle. It was a
Katoa.
Sione Katoa spear tackled into the ground.
It was a
really bad looking.
Really
tackle.
bad looking one, like on his neck and yeah.
The commentators are like, oh yeah, it looks like he realised what he was doing and pulled out halfway through. But I watched it.
I didn't
full
see
speed and slow mo. Didn't look like he.
I don't think there was any intention.
No,
It
not
didn't look
intentional,
like that.
but I think it was too quick for him to think.
When they
oh,
say
no.
that, it's ridiculous because who thinks that they say that and then halfway through he decided. No one has that presence of mind.
So he still flipped him over well beyond the horizontal.
Yeah.
And didn't force him into the ground, but the guy landed.
So he's facing 5 weeks.
He's
now.
got it. He's come out early guilty plea today.
Early guilty.
So he's taken 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad because he had quite a good year.
He's been pretty good, eh? Because his first year at fullback too.
Yeah.
But I think he played on the wing yesterday anyway.
Yeah.
So he's been sort of moving in and out of that. So well, I think it's a good year.
Yeah. But you know what I'm thinking now is that Jared Croker comes back in the team and wins a premiership for them in his last season.
Fairy tale.
Yeah.
Get your fairy dust out.
Yes.
Ooh.
I don't think the NRL will let it go. Remember last time? 7 tackles?
No.
6 again, wasn't it? Yeah, 6 again.
I
Looks like
don't,
the Raiders are winning. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just hope they just give Kevy one game so he just can stop his whinging. He came out and said, there was nothing in it, in the tackle. It's like, did you even see the tackle?
Ricky or Kevy? Ricky.
Ricky Stewart.
Ricky.
You said Kevy.
You said Kevy.
Oh, sorry, Ricky
I was trying to
Stewart.
hear what you're talking.
I was thinking about Kevy.
Oh. Who doesn't?
He's such a whinger, right? I can't. Yeah. Ricky
Sorry,
Stewart.
not Kevy. Alright, well that's the end of that.
Yep. Alright, the ladder.
Ladder! Brought to you by...
The last ladder, Ampol.
Ampol.
Free fuel.
Yeah, those fuel prices, gosh.
On the airbowl.
It was like $2.15 the other day I put diesel in my ute.
Oh, really? Gee, yeah. So not cheap. Yeah.
So the last ladder for the year, Jed, take it away.
Yep. So the Panthers finished off with their minor premiership.
Well done, Panthers.
Yep. So they get the JJ Gilton Shield on 42 points, and then followed by the Broncos because they rested all their players. They're in second, followed by the Storm and Warriors, and then the Knights are in fifth place on 35, and then the Sharks finished in sixth, and then my cockadoodle dudes got into seventh, thanks to our little win there, and thanks to a couple of results going their way, the Raiders just got into the top 8.
Snuff it.
And I guess we'll go through the teams that just didn't quite make it.
Didn't quite make it.
So the Rabbits, because they lost, they finished ninth, which I'm actually, I don't like the South, so I wasn't disappointed. And then the Eels were in 10th, Cowboys in 11th, Sea Eagles in 12th, Dolphins in 13th, Titans on 14th, followed by the Bulldogs in 15th, and then the Dragons, and then the Tigers got the spoon.
Yep, they were thinking last year when they came 16th, they couldn't get any worse.
They stayed.
This year they came 17th.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's not.
Next year it can't get any worse.
It's not looking good, eh?
What about if they had another team,
I don't
though?
know if I know any Tigers supporters, but if you're out there, I apologise.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
So, the finals.
Oh,
Finals!
Yeah, this is the best part of the year. I mean, is the finals better than having a kid?
No.
Yeah. What about
more
you?
anticipation of the finals because at least with a kid, you know you're getting. It's going to be a kid.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
And if you want to know the flavour,
And,
yeah.
well, I don't have any kids.
Well, having a kid would be more like WWE.
Yeah.
It's scripted.
Yeah.
You know the outcome.
Yeah, you know the outcome.
To a degree.
To a degree.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. It is a great time of year, but it's sad too because it's the end of the footy season.
Yeah.
There are some rep games coming up, but we've got to transition over to another sport. So this year, I've got my Landsborough Loggers t-shirt on. It's my cricket shirt on. I'm going to support my young lad who's playing for Landsborough this year.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's just not the same as rugby league though.
Yeah.
Well, there's no tackling for one.
Yeah.
If there was though,
Tackle cricket.
we could do some drills.
Kill the deal with the pill. You could get the ball and then
bang.
take out the batsman.
Here's a cricket game I can get on board with.
Anyway, we digress.
Sorry.
All right, Jed.
Bronco Storm.
Bronco Storm. So a replay of last week's game, but with a lot of changes. You know, all the rested players come back in. So
what'll be interesting to see where Pappenhausen ends up.
Well, I think he'll play 14, and then he'll come, and then when he comes on, he'll just sort of roam around and just get those tired forwards.
Yep.
So yeah, they did that 2 weeks ago down in Melbourne. So
is any word on Jerome Hughes if he'll be back this week? So Jerome Hughes. Is he back? We don't know yet.
We don't know. We don't have the team list because it's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm speculating that he'll be back. Adam Reynolds has said he'll be 100% playing this weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
So both teams, they're going to have their
full strength team.
Full strength. Suncorp. Brisbane loves rugby league.
Yeah.
Anastasia's probably going to be there. She loves the rugby league. She loves anything.
Rugby league.
She loves Brisbane. She hates the rest of Queensland, but she loves Brisbane. So she will be there 100%. Oh no, she won't. I lied.
She's on holiday.
She's on holidays in Europe.
Yeah.
When the Broncos are in the
finals.
finals.
I know. I wonder if she'll fly back.
Now, why do you think the politicians come out just for the big games?
To relate to the common folk.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Scotty Morrison.
Except Scott Morrison.
Went to every class.
he was genuine loved it.
He was a real fan.
Yeah.
None of these South fans.
Anyway, who are we tipping, lads?
Storm. Said that.
I don't even like the Storm. Sorry, Maria. But yeah, I reckon they win.
I don't know. I'm thinking Broncos.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they're going to stand up for their hometown, full strength.
It's a little bit different now. I think the Storm never had a problem with Suncorp because most of the guys played for Queensland.
Yeah.
Cameron Smith,
they had their home games there during COVID.
Yeah. So they were another Queensland team, but I think it's slowly changing now.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be a great game. I'm thinking Broncos. Storm, you could say, arguably have more finals experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got Reynolds and Capewell, and they got some guys there. But definitely the spine has more finals.
So it's going to be a very good game. I'm predicting a very good game.
Yep. We going, Matt?
We'll have to see. I think so. I haven't asked the wife yet.
Oh, yeah. Do we invite Jason?
Yeah, Jason's not going to be here.
Oh, Jason's away.
I'd like to.
You're on holidays.
Yeah.
So Broncos, Storm. So the first time the minor premiers are not playing on the Friday night.
No.
So they're on Saturday afternoon.
They're not even playing the Saturday night game.
Yeah. What the heck?
The NRL have said they've done that for the New Zealand fans. Because if they had played the nighttime game, it would have been past 10 p.m. when the game started in New Zealand.
That's very thoughtful for the team that's not the minor premiers.
Yeah, so they've done that for the Warriors for this game so that they can get the New Zealand fan base.
4 o'clock's a great game though for supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's good. Penrith's going to be a sellout. It will already be sold out now, I'm sure. Great game. I'm tipping Panthers.
I'm tipping Panthers.
So
you got Warriors for the upset.
I'm tipping the Panthers, but if someone can beat them, I think the Warriors' free flow and style could do it.
Do you think that 5'8", I've just forget his name now because he's out for the rest of the season?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Metcalf. Oh, he's a Sharky.
Yeah.
That puts a spanner in that.
Yeah.
Warriors 5'8".
Penrith. Yeah.
Penrith's 5'8", Jerome Luai, he's out.
Yeah, but the Warriors...
No, Warriors. Luke Metcalf was the young guy. All right, Panthers. I still think the Warriors could trouble them because Sean Johnson's pretty ad lib. No one knows what he's going to do.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, so...
Another good game, are you predicting?
It'll be a cracker.
Yeah, cracker.
The last one was, remember the last one? Had all the biff and intense. It'll be Fanua Blake on Lenu. It'll be great.
Yeah, all right. So the Saturday night game.
Yeah.
Game of the round.
Yep.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Versus Roosters.
Yeah.
Points bet.
Yeah.
Going to be a sellout.
Yep.
Already sold out.
Already sold out, is it?
Well, there's only 10 tickets, so
Yeah.
I'm not
Why
surprised.
wouldn't they?
15. There's 5 on the hill.
Why wouldn't they play that at a bigger stadium?
Because it's up
Because
to
we
the,
won.
it's up to the club.
We don't
Sharks
have a bigger
do.
stadium.
But I feel like
Yeah.
it needs to go to a bigger stadium so that more people can go.
Well,
Well, they interviewed Wade Graham and he said, well, at the end of that, it's up to the clubs.
it's the same
And
size as
they get to pick the home field
Yeah.
and they want to play it points best. And he actually put it back onto the New South Wales government saying, they've been asking for funding and stuff to build a new stadium for a long time now. So
Yeah. But either way, I just think that finals game needs to be played at bigger stadiums.
So you want Sharks to play their home game final at
a
Sydney
Roosters
Stadium.
home game. That's what he's saying. That's what
Because
he's saying.
they can get 45,000 there.
Yeah.
No, I hear and I understand, but I think for the Sharks fans and
Yeah.
members, I think they deserve
I do
it.
agree that New South Cronulla do need a better stadium. It is a poor stadium for an NRL club.
It's small.
Yeah, it's a bit small.
Well,
And
they're
the-
doing upgrades.
And the lighting there is absolutely terrible. But anyway. Roosters for the win.
I don't think so.
I'm thinking Sharkies will turn it on. It will be a good game though. Roosters will come out firing.
Yep.
Jason Marno's back. Daniel Tupou's possibly back. Let's go.
Game on.
I don't think Tupu changes the outcome.
What about Manu?
Yes. He plays well.
Yeah.
And the last game of the round, Knights versus Raiders. Knights for the win. I'm thinking maybe, hopefully, we'll see. You thinking Raiders?
I don't see it. Just turn it up. No.
You don't see the Raiders turning up.
No.
Knights for the win.
Yeah, I think that this could be a bit of a scoreline.
I think this is the dud game of the weekend, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I've got a bit of a thing about the Knights at the moment. I just don't think they deserve to be there.
Well, if you go back 8 weeks, they were the bottom of the bottom 8,
But
9.
You could say that about the Sharks and Roosters, that they probably don't deserve to be there.
No, I couldn't
But
say.
over the last 9 weeks, they've been really, really good.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. They don't have any finals experience, I think. I think they'll beat the Raiders, but I think that's it. And they're done.
yeah. All right, finals predictor. Finals predictor.
All right.
Yeah.
Finals.
Do you think we
finals.
can agree on all our tips though?
No.
We'll have to go 2 on.
Well, there's
Okay.
definitely one we're not going to agree on.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right, so next 4 teams
Okay.
that are going to play.
the next
You
4
go.
teams are going to play.
Who are your 4?
Oh, my 4. So I've tipped Penrith to win.
Yep.
So Warriors will play the winner of 5 and 8, who will be Newcastle.
Yep.
Yep.
in
I
my
agree.
tips.
Do you
So
agree?
Yep.
they'll win that. And then the Sharkies will win and they will play the Storm
Yep.
in the following week because I've tipped Broncos to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Sharks play Broncos, but okay.
Yeah.
Which is terrible news.
Sharks, Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharkies have a really bad
Sharks.
record against Broncos.
Can't win
Yeah.
at Brisbane.
Yep. Okay. So
Do you
then,
think it'll be Roosters, Broncos? Or
Yeah, I
Roosters?
think it'll be Broncos Roosters.
the winner will be Penrith, which will play the winner out of Broncos and Sharks, which I think will be Broncos. So it'll be Penrith Broncos in the prelim 2, and then
Yep.
it will be Storm
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yep.
So it's going to be the top 4 in the final.
Yeah. So, outside of the Broncos and Panthers, are there any other teams that you can see making the grand final?
I think the Warriors make it.
You think the Warriors make it?
I think the Warriors beat the Storm.
Yeah. So, do you think that they do it the long route though?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So
I think-
Warriors have to work their way into
I think
it.
they lose against Panthers and they meet them
Yeah.
again in the grand final.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think Warriors can beat Newcastle or Raiders or Roosters or Sharks.
But they can't beat any of those top 4 teams, you don't think?
I think Warriors can definitely beat Broncos.
Yeah.
I think they've got a good shot at that, and probably Storm as well.
Yeah. If Newcastle had finished higher, I think that they could have upset a team at home, but I just don't think they can do it away,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I don't think it actually matters if the Panthers or Warriors win
Yeah.
in the first round, I think they probably both get to the grand final.
Yeah.
Because they'll
Okay.
swap.
Yeah,
One of
they'll
them will
swap
swap
tracks.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it has happened before. I remember, I think it was West Tigers and Cowboys in 2005. They actually played off each other in the first week, and then they met each other in the grand final again. And it has happened once or twice before as well.
Yeah.
That's our prediction.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't see, bar a miracle, the only team in the bottom four I think that could make it would maybe be Sharks.
I think the only way the Broncos get there is if they win against the Storm in the first week.
Yeah.
If they play the Panthers, I think it's all over.
Yes.
Agreed.
Agreed.
All right, there we go. We've called it.
Yep.
We don't agree
Warriors.
much.
Nah, Panthers, Warriors grand final.
Yep.
Who wins the grand final on the day? Panthers coming in with all of the experience, but nothing to prove. Warriors with minimal experience and everything to gain from the win.
I think everybody will want the Warriors to win, but I think Penrith will be too strong.
I actually think they deserve the three-peat. I think they've been that dominant.
Yep.
I think all the experience, and I think there's a couple of players like Crichton, Luai, who've got a point to prove because they won't be there next year.
Yeah.
Or the year after. Next year.
Luai?
He didn't get re-signed, did he?
Oh, I think he's still got a year to run on his
Oh, does he?
contract. Yeah.
Anyway, Lenu, there's some players going.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Set the record.
Well, here's another question. What's your predicted score for the grand final?
The grand final.
Yep, the grand final.
I reckon it'll be tight as. I reckon like 6-4.
6-4.
Really?
What are you going, Matt?
No, I reckon there's going to be a lot of ball movement.
Yep.
I reckon they'll be trying to outdo each other's defence. So there'll probably be more than normal errors because they're going to try and...
Because the Panthers are going to try like that.
Yeah, I reckon we'll see how Jerome Luai pulls up. If he's in the final, then there's going to be a lot of ball movement.
So
Cleary kicks. Hopefully he doesn't try to chip over the top and get intercepted.
Yep.
Like what he did in the Origin that one time.
Yeah. So what's your scoreline prediction?
I think it's probably going to be 22-16.
Yeah, I'm going very similar. I think that it'll be very tight, but I think Penrith will just get a late try.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking
Definitely not 40-0 like that time Manly beat Storm.
Yeah, or the year after. I think they Anyway.
All right, well that's it.
That's it.
Regular season, outside man done.
Yep.
We'll do the final series. I think. Have we talked about that?
I think we will.
We're definitely maybe going to do the final series. So 3-4 more weeks left,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then that's it for forever.
For 2023.
Until next year, maybe.
Yep.
If you want to do it again.
Yep.
Depends. If you want to see us do it again, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well, share the link to your mates, listen to the video. Don't even have to watch it. Just play it in the background or you drop in the car.
Or watch it if you want to.
Or watch it. You know,
It's good.
Yep.
yeah. Good viewing. 3 blokes sitting here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We definitely. One of the things that we will do for next year, if you stick with us, is we'll fix the background. I'll draw it properly on the whiteboard there.
Customer Joe phones. We'll change those.
Yeah, we'll fix that up. Who knows? Anyway, we've got to go.
So yeah.
Jed's got stuff to do.
Yep. I got dessert tea. Bit of apple pie.
Oh, yum.
Yeah,
I'm going to hush your head.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, see you next time.
See ya.